I'm a publicist and a content creator, so I know the ins and outs of the industry. I have been asked quite a few questions about being a content creator, the rates you should choose, what you need to do to be successful, how you reach out to agencies and brands, all the things you can think of as a content creator. I've been asked by my friends before, and I do have a unique perspective being on both sides of the industry. So I thought I'd answer a few questions. This one was left on my last video about this. So if you have any more questions, please leave them here and I'll get back to you. Specifically this one, how do I increase following on IG? So Instagram is very different to TikTok in the fact that it is very hard to organically grow. I think the best way personally to organically grow is through Reels. I've seen quite a few influencers and content creators do really well on Reels, and short, snappy Reels as well, I think work really well. Something with like kind of a hook, make sure you're always putting text on the screen is super important. And then also few tips. So if you go to the CEO of Instagram, he leaves like kind of clues and things about how to go viral. And if you also follow the creators Instagram, they also give you tips about trending sounds and things. So that's a really good way to see kind of like what's working on Instagram. But as I work in the industry, it's super hard to go viral on Instagram these days, especially organically. So Meta is very much a pay-to-play platform. You do a lot of the time have to boost your content. I personally don't, because I don't put that much effort into my content creation, but you can do it. I've known a few creators that do that as well, just to boost your content and to get more eyeballs on it, because really only 6 to 10% of your following actually sees your content. Now, answering your other part of your question, I've got almost 200 followers. If you meant 200, unfortunately, I don't think that's quite enough followers to get brand deals on Instagram or in general. I think you need kind of 3K upwards to get any sort of brand deal. Most brands kind of like 5K, but 3K, there's a lot of micro influencers that do really, really well. So it's really more about your engagement, but 200 is a little bit too low, unfortunately. But what you could do is you could look into UGC. That is an option. So basically you're creating the content for the brand. They'll then use that on their own platforms, and that then saves them money on creating their own content. So that is an option that you could go into. Let me know if you guys want any more tips or ask me any more questions.